Hi everybody, welcome back to Pro Evolution Soccer 2021. We've got a big couple of games coming up, but let's dive in to the schedule because you need to see these results. We have been playing pretty well. 3-0 win against Spezia in the last match. A 2-0 win against Parma before that. A 2-0 loss to Sassuolo, but we don't worry about that. 3-1 win against Crotone. 3-1 win against Genoa. And obviously we drew 1-1 against Roma in the last episode, where we probably should have won anyway. But we are actually playing pretty damn well. We're on match day 31. So 31 and 32 coming in today's episode. Milan and Napoli. And then in the next episode, it will be the end of the season, which will be this final fixture against Sampdoria, who we turned down to manage, remember. So we'll have to see how it's going with Cagliari then. If we get any other job offers, or do we want to stay with Cagliari going into next season? We are building something that feels pretty good. I think with the form that we're getting into at the end of this season, I think a big club's going to come in for us. You can see we're playing this still lopsided sort of 4-4-2. João Pedro plays more of a taste, like a 4-3-3, but in a 4-4-2 sort of shape. And it should be very interesting coming up against Milan in this game. So without further ado, we'll dive into it. I'll sort the starting lineup out and we'll see you for kickoff. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are for the game at the Sedagana Arena. Cagliari versus Milan. And AC Milan have picked a bit of a weakened lineup, and it's very interesting. Can we take advantage of that? Alberto Seri and Luis Suarez are going to partner each other up front. João Pedro on the left-hand side, and Jordi Mbula comes in on the right as well. You'll notice no green screen today. My background of my office is here, so let me know what you prefer. My green screen isn't up because we've got some rectification works happening in the apartment, which means videos are going to be a bit slower over the next couple of weeks. Because of the noise and things like that, and the fact that we're actually not going to be living here. But anyway, the game is underway. I'm still rambling on about the green screen. But yeah, we are playing pretty well at the moment. We're getting some good results. Zlatko Zahovic has turned it around at Cagliari, even though it started pretty poorly. Oh, that's not a good pass. We are starting just to turn this around. Who is Pjanić for AC Milan? Obviously 2 games coming in this episode, so I'll try and only include the bits of commentary that actually matter. Venuti wins the ball. He looks up towards Alberto Seri, who has been part of this revitalisation of Cagliari, I would say, as Rebic gets the ball into Nacho Monreal. Oh, yes, I did say before that AC Milan have picked a weakened lineup. Look at this. They've got Tatarusanu in goal. Donnarumma on the bench. They've got Conti, Kier, Gabbia and Nacho Monreal at the back. Kessie and Ben Nasser in the middle, which is fine. Krunic in attacking midfield, Sami Castillo, Rebic and Rafael up front. It's still pretty strong, but yeah, a bit of a weak sort of centre-back, goalkeeper. The whole back four is pretty weak, so it'll be interesting to see how they deal with that, as here comes Frank Kessie into Rafael Leao. Gets a shot off, good save from Cragano in goal. Remember, we turned down a big bid for Cragano in the window, and well, that's proving why we wanted to turn it down, because he's a bloody good goalkeeper in this. He's a very there goalkeeper. They've taken this short. Conte gives it back to Sami Castillo. He managed to stay onside. Nice little double touch from the AI there. Rebic is going to come under pressure. Oh, he's turned. We just got a block on it, though. We saw the turn coming, got a block on it. And Rebic with another shot wins another corner for AC Milan. Yeah, you don't see the AI pull out too many tricks, but a good little double touch to create some space. I realised there was a big gap there that it was going to turn back into. Managed to get Benkovic back on track. So second corner in quick succession. Sami Castillo again goes short to Conte, and we've robbed the ball with new signing Cristante. And Cristante could have time and space. Oh, he's just got that pass all wrong. I did it out of his stride, and that's a good thing about Pro Evo in this iteration of the game, is that if you don't have the stride correct, then the pass doesn't always work, and it's a bit of a wasted counter-attacking opportunity here. Oh, I've panicked there, and can I keep that in with Vasilevski? Yes, I can. We're just going to get that one away. And up it goes. Good pressure from Luis Suarez. Has won the ball high up the pitch for Cagliari. As Cristante just waiting for some runners. And Leo Kaganis gives him that bit of movement. And we do know he's got Alberto Seri in the middle. That's a decent ball in. But Simon Kier is there to just get in the way. Rog manages to recycle possession. Referee doesn't think that's worthy of a free kick, as Venuti should keep this one in play. Goes for an early cross in towards Alberto Seri again. It's a good battle there, and Suarez is in, and it's 1-0. Come on! Alberto Seri with the flick. and that is why he's in the team. He beats Simon Kjær in the air, and Luis Suarez grabs another goal for Cagliari. It's a shame we're not going to be able to afford him when he goes back to Atletico Madrid. And across from deep, Seri got up, won the header. It bounced through to Suarez. Poacher's finish. Lovely stuff. 1-0. And that is the advantage of having a target man in the team. Now, Alberto Seri has been absolutely a revelation since he's come back into the team. He beat Simon Kjær in the header. It just took the other centre-back off guard. And Suarez is there to poke home past Tataranasu, Rosanu, and lovely stuff. Luis Suarez makes it 1-0. So coming up to the 25-minute mark, and AC Milan still hoping to win this game through the possession route. And Sami Castillo's done very well up here against Leo Kaganis. Gets back to block the cross. Another corner to AC Milan. 24 minutes, 55 seconds gone. So you would think that on the 25-minute mark, it's going to be 1-0. Frank Kessie's got a lot of space. Picks out Rafael Leao. Tries to turn. It wasn't the best shot. It is going to fall to Nacho Monreal. But Luis Suarez back there defending really well. And then just gets the pass wrong to Alberto Seri. Suarez is there again. It's going to make its way through to Rebic. He hasn't got too many options in the box. He has now. Tries to feed it in. Oh, it's defended well. And well, good composure there as Cristante can just clear his lines. And it could be a pretty decent ball forward, actually. Gabbia is there. Back to Tata Rasanu. Back to Gabbia again. AC Milan looking to build from the back. They really aren't looking in any sort of way, shape or form to rush it. And that's not a very good pass by Nacho Monreal. Rog. Back to Valakalevski. You can see Cagliari much more confident on the ball now, moving it around. Leo Kaganis comes forward. He's asking for João Pedro to run on beyond him, but cuts back. Cristante sees the run of Suarez, just can't get the pass right. Simon Kjær, very good centre-back, is marshalling Luis Suarez pretty well, but he switched off and got beaten in the air by Alberto Seri for Cagliari's goal. Here is Conti. He goes long, and it's flicked on, and Vanuti's there. Rog will hook this one away, and again, it's worked out pretty well into the path of Luis Suarez. And Mbula, tried to feed it into Seri, who was making a run. I was actually going for his feet, but didn't quite pull it off. Conti on the right-hand side for Milan into Samu Castillo. That's a good ball in. Rafael Leao. Oh, the keeper came out, and if Leao had a bit more awareness, he probably could have beaten him with a little cheeky lob header there. Seri, it's rushed. That's rushed. I'm rushing that. Benacer comes forward for AC Milan. It's pretty end-to-end this game already as we get towards the end of the league season. Cagliari really have got not too much to play for. AC Milan still in the hunt for a league title. Nacho Monreal has left the ball behind, but then picks it up at the second attempt. Good header away from Benkovic. Probably player of the season for Cagliari. Oh my word, Frank Kessie's hit the bar. What an effort from the central midfielder, who I think scored the winner in the previous fixture between these two. But Frank Kessie here just picked this up. Rifled effort against the bar. Cragano was beaten. Remains 1-0 though. So around a minute and a half until half time, and AC Milan are putting on the pressure. They've worked the ball down the line to get to that throw-in. It's come out to Benacer. Here's Frank Kessie. And Nacho Monreal did create a bit of space there. Cross in. Should be Cragano's, and is. And we could have a little reasonably quick getaway here. João Pedro lets that go across his body. Looks up towards Suarez, who can't turn. Well, does turn, but it's half-time. And it's his goal that is the difference on the 22-minute mark. Cagliari won up against Milan. Lovely stuff. It's our only shot on goal. Brilliant. No changes at half-time for Cagliari, but Krunic is coming off, and Chanaloglu, the free-kick expert, comes on to replace him for AC Milan. And he's on the ball, and he's picked out Rebic early on. Vanuti with good defending, though. Just lay this one inside to Vakalevski. Lots of space on the left for João Pedro, who does flick that one on to Suarez, who's got there first in front of Simon Kjær, and Suarez is bursting away. He's got Seri inside. Takes a touch and shoots. Good save from Tatanansu, and I don't know who the defender was, but they just got that little touch on Luis Suarez's back heel pass and intercepted it. You'll see it here in the replay. Good little flick. It just took the pace off it for Seri. Good right-footed shot. Good save from Tatanansu, and it goes behind for a corner to Cagliari. Their first of the game comes in this second half. And where is Alberto Seri? Here he is. We're going to see if we can get Seri on Chanaloglu at the front, and Alberto Seri really should win this one in the air. He does flick it on, and it's too close to the goalkeeper from the flick on, and AC Milan look to pounce, but Leo Kaganis is well placed to get in the way of that one. João Pedro should get there first ahead of Conte, and he's got round him, tries to dink it in, gets his cross wrong. It's going to fall to Jordi Mbula. Oh my word, what a hit, what a save. Good play all round from both teams, from Jordi Mbula and the goalkeeper as well. João Pedro, good bit of skill to get into the box. His cross was just hooked too far back though. The flick on, first time left-footed volley, good save again from Tatarandanzanu, however you pronounce his name, which I'm very much struggling with. We're going to go for this again. Let's get Seri on, Simon Kies followed him around. There we go. Çalhanoğlu up against Seri. Seri flicks it on again. Jordi Mbula's there, but the keeper with a good punch this time. And Rafael Leao brings the ball down well, under pressure from Venuti. Back to his goalkeeper, 52 minutes gone, still 1-0 Cagliari. Çalhanoğlu on the ball. Looks to just bring this one up from midfield. Gets past the challenge of Rog. In it goes to Rafael Leao, who turns really well, but then just crowded out. Good defending from the Cagliari back four. Cristante can't quite get on that pass though. And it has left Cagliari looking a little bit open at the back. Back in shape now. Rog up against Çalhanoğlu. Conte picks up the ball. Conte just a bit of slow dribbling in. The ball comes in. Rebic does win the header, but it will be a goal kick. So a substitution for Cagliari. Thiago Dantes on to replace right winger Jordi Mbula. And it looks like a change of shape for Cagliari, trying to pack the midfield with three in there. Thiago Dantes coming on. A good playmaker, can move the ball around. Hopefully that's what he will be doing in this game. And there he is. The substitution's made. Jordi Mbula, that striking left-footed effort. Good save from Tatanansu to keep it a 1-0. But the change is made. And Cristiano can get the ball back underway. And Thiago Dantes is on the ball straight away. And his first pass is pretty poor after I big up all of his playmaking abilities. Çalhanoğlu on the ball, a little bit far out. Does try dipping effort. Good save from Cristiano. And Leo Kaganis can't keep that one in. And that's the danger with Çalhanoğlu. From those sort of areas, if you give him time and space, he will pick your pocket and have a little shot, as he did really well. Dipping effort. Good save from Cristiano, to be fair. And it remains 1-0 to Cagliari. Leo Kaganis is marking the front post. Sami Castillo will take the corner. Swings this one in, and Benacer's beaten in the air very well. It's going to come out to Nacho Monreal. Seri's closed him down well. Frank Kessie already hit the bar early on in this game. Conte puts a ball in. Lovely ball. Rafael Leao, diving header. What a cross from Sami Castillo, I think it was. And Rafael Leao, a fantastic header. Diving in, beat the defenders, beat the offside trap, although I don't think we were playing one. And it's a lovely goal. 1-1, just like that. Monreal kept it alive. Seri with a good bit of pressure. Kessie kept it out here. Just let it run past him. A wonderful ball in. And a fantastic diving header from Rafael Leao. 1-1. Thiago Dantas out to Rog. Zlatko Zahovic sticking with the substitutions he's made, not reverting back to putting wingers on at the moment. Might have to feel like that might change. We're not getting the best out of Alberto Seri in this new shape. We're struggling to get the ball up to him. As that's a great challenge from Thiago Dantas there. And here is Alberto Seri, who puts it through to João Pedro. Lovely first touch taken away from Simon Kier. He gets it across. Can Suarez get there? Conte, great composure at the back to intercept. And AC Milan are going to be wary of that threat of the counter-attack from Cagliari every time, as Rebic is going to be under pressure here from Venuti, and a poor touch allows the defender to win the ball. Into Rog. Rog on one more to Cristante. Cristante just gives the ball away, and Rafael Leao would look to come away with it. Rog showing great defensive work there. João Pedro then gives the ball away, and Rafael Leao again comes forward, but Thiago Dantes does very well and wins the ball back. Benkovic. Oh no, that's a terrible pass from Benkovic. Rafael Leao out to Rebic, and Rebic puts it in, and that's a good block from Vasilevski. It looked like Rog was caught late, but referee says play on. João Pedro. João Pedro, oh, it's hit the back of Rog, I think it was. Dantas out to Cristante. Just looking, that's a lovely flick if Leo Kaganis can get there, and does. Leo Kaganis does have men in the middle. It's a ball in, looking for Suarez. It was overhit, but caught late, Leo Kaganis. And Benacer is probably going to pick up a yellow card. Just a talking to this time. Put the cross in, caught him very, very late. Leo Kaganis here, whipped it in. And not much in there, actually, a bit of a dive. So second substitution then, Cristante off, Uanas on. And that's a right winger for a central midfielder. So it looks like Zlatko Zahovic is going back to what he knows for the first time, as Gervinho comes on to replace Sami Castillo for Milan as well. Suarez over this free kick, tries to put it in. Uanas is there, Rog's there as well. Dantas is there, it's bouncing around. No one gets a shot off, and AC Milan somehow hold on. Absolutely bonkers, that bit there. So many shots from the AC Milan from the Cagliari players blocked by their AC Milan counterparts, and how did that not go in? There is Gervinho on the right hand side showing good pace with his fresh legs after just coming on into Rafael Leao. Again, it's bouncing around. Vasilevski goes for a swing, and Rafael Leao. How has he done that? How has he done that? Gervinho, good pace down the right hand side, and it was a decent cross, but we've got a header on it there. And it's bouncing around, he gets his body in the way, and by that time, Vasilevski's out of position. 2-1 Milan, can you believe it? As Hoj comes on to replace Rebic. And I don't feel like we deserve this. AC Milan have got our number. Here is Rafael Leao now looking for that hat-trick into Hoj, who's just pushed off it by Venuti. Ioannis takes over. He's not done too much since coming on. He's been a bit disappointing, actually. That's not a good pass from Rog, but Ioannis makes the most of it. Thiago Dantas looks up towards João Pedro. On one more to Leo Kaganis, who just accelerates past Conte. He's got men in the middle. One of them is Suarez! Luis Suarez makes it 2-2. That is a good cross. That is a good goal. Come on. Luis Suarez. What a ball from Leo Kaganis at left back. And, well, João Pedro here held it up. Leo Kaganis, a little burst of pace to get past the right back. And just had to put in a good cross. Picked out Suarez across his man. 2-2. Come on. And it is Leo Kaganis' last involvement. He's replaced by Tripaldi at left back. He's just knackered. A really good performance, but absolutely knackered. And I feel like if we're going to get something out of this game, it's going to be using our fullbacks. Venuti on the other side is actually feeling fine. He's not lost too much stamina. But Haj here, and he's had a very good game as Ioannis can pick that one up. We'll take it quickly. Seri's there, infield, looking for Rog, who is going to get on the end of this pass. Suarez. João Pedro. Tripaldi's going on the overlap, and he's got those fresh legs, and he can get this ball back. Oh, I was trying to cut it back to the edge of the box. And AC Milan just panic and get this one away. Benkovic picks out Rog into Ioannis. Venuti tries to dink that one in towards Seri, but I was trying to put it into Seri's feet so he could hold it up. And I really hope that doesn't backfire. Venuti, you've got the pace. Get back at him. Foul him if you have to. I tried, but he's got past. Hoj puts it in. It should be Kagano's and his. We're going to go up. We're going to go quick. We're going to go up. But it's full time. 2-2. 2 for Rafael Leao. 2 for Luis Suarez. A good game. A really good game. I didn't think we deserved to lose it, so I'll take the draw. But I think it shows we're making strides. Next up, Napoli. Okay, so here we are then, ready for the game against Napoli. And we've got a lot of players up for this one. Tripaldi comes into left back. Venuti, Vasilevski, Benkovic and Kagano will keep their spots. Cristante and Rog in the middle. Hlozek on the right. Simeone starts up front with Suarez and João Pedro on that left-hand side role. Alberto Seri starts on the bench, as does Ioannis. Pavletti's on there as well. I don't think there's anyone else we really need to bring on. Dantes is on the bench. Pjanić, Leo Kaganis is there as well. But it should be a big game. Osimhen has lots of pace up front for Napoli. Mera in goal is a good keeper. And, of course, Manolas at the back is an absolute beast. But Milik does start on the bench, which is pretty good news for us because we struggled with him last time. Let's get into this one. It's a derby game. We'll see you at kickoff. Wow, for the intro. So, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Stadio San Paolo. I'm not sure if that is the proper name of Napoli Stadium, but I imagine it is because it's Serie A and it's all most of it's licensed anyway in PES. But here we go then. It is Cagliari versus Napoli. Napoli, the home team, in their famous blue strip, and Cagliari in their away all-white kit. And that man in front, Luis Suarez, on loan for Atletico Madrid, bought in, made the captain, scoring the goals, got them a 2-2 draw against AC Milan. Tripaldi did well on the wing when he came on. Benkovic at the back has been a beast, but this is a game that matters for these fans. It's a huge game, Napoli versus Cagliari, and we'll go through the lineups in just a second. So here we are in the home team first, and it's a strong team from Napoli. Mera in goal, Di Lorenzo, Maximovic, Manolas, Gulam at the back, Lobatka and Fabian Ruiz in the middle, Corona, Aucci, Lozano and Osimhen as a front attacking four with plenty of pace. Cagliari line up with Kagano in goal, Venuti, Vasilevski, Benkovic and Tripaldi at the back. Cristante, Hlozek and Rog make up a midfield three. Simeone, Suarez and João Pedro make up their attacking trinquet. And here we go. We're just about ready for kickoff. Let's get into this one. It's going to be Napoli to get the game underway. It's derby day. It's a big game. And, well, it's Napoli versus Cagliari. Let's see how this one goes. Lozano on the ball, showing his pace early on. Good tackle, though. It looks like it's a throw-in to Napoli on that left-hand side. And Gulam is going to take it in towards Lozano. Great turn from Hector Lozano into Aucci. Fabian Ruiz. Hlozek does get a foot in and manages to intercept. And he's not going to outpace Victor Osimhen. So he just goes back, keeps the ball. Very sensible football there up towards João Pedro. We've mentioned it before, but this Cagliari team are starting to click. Hlozek invites Rog forward from central midfield. Rog sees the return run of Hlozek and Di Lorenzo diving header to clear it. Love that. Love it. Throw in deep in Napoli's half. Tripaldi takes it to Rog, who, well, I was trying to cut that back towards the edge of the area, but in what I've done is given it to Victor Osimhen. Di Lorenzo. And Napoli can keep the ball. 8 minutes gone, and yeah, both teams just sort of feeling each other out. It looks like Cagliari looking to play on the counter-attack and Napoli looking to keep possession and get it out to their speedy winger Lozano and their speedy frontman Osimhen as much as possible, as that's a good tackle, and Venuti can come away with the ball. Cristante, signed from rivals Roma in the January transfer window, and has settled in very nicely indeed. João Pedro keeps that one in and can swing the ball around to Vasilevski, who just, for some reason, lets it hit the back of his shirt, but it does fall into the path of Venuti. Benkovic can come out wide to Tripaldi. Tripaldi can go up the line to João Pedro. Not the best pass, though. I was expecting him to run on a bit further, but João Pedro didn't fancy it. Hlozek picks the ball up in his own half. He's got a lot of space to run into. Looks for Simeone. Gets it into him. Back to Hlozek. A good 1-2 between the winger and the striker. Hlozek fires it in. That one's easy for Mede to intercept and catch and pluck out of the air. It's been an interesting start to the game, actually. First 20 minutes, and we've grown into it. We're starting to keep Napoli a little bit quieter, just trying to defend the balls down the line. It seems like that's what Napoli favour at the moment. Here is Jesus Corona into Aucci. Aucci has an overlap there from Di Lorenzo, and Di Lorenzo into Corona again. That's a good ball in. Osimhen, what an effort. Just as you say, we're keeping them quiet, we're feeling them out. Victor Osimhen comes up with that. What a goal. What a goal. We kept it out here. It went back out to Di Lorenzo. Di Lorenzo just took his time. He gave it to Jesus Corona. Left-footed cross in, and high foot, ref? Benkovic, Vasilevski, sorry, the centre-back has to do better. It's a lovely cross in. And Victor Osimhen, an acrobatic finish. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. Cagliari looking for a way back into this game. Venuti has the ball. There's not too many options on for him. Rog out to Tripaldi. You can see Zlatko Zahovic has been asking his full-backs to push up a little bit more. Rog into Hlozek. Hlozek out to Venuti. Not the best pass, though. Played behind him. Venuti into Cristante. Cristante can go on to João Pedro. You can just see there Tripaldi giving him that run, and João Pedro's done very well here. Suarez into Simeone. Simeone on one more, and he's picked out Venuti. Oh, tried to fire the cross in low, and it wasn't the best choice. Vasilevski can keep this one in. It's not the best pass, but Cristante's bailed him out of trouble. Rog. Cagliari. Just waiting for some movement. João Pedro did give him some, but it was ignored. Cristante. Hlozek. Venuti. Back to Hlozek again. I was going to restart with Cristante, but Lobotka will pick the ball up. Gulam, Aucci, and Napoli hold on to possession, and that's all they've got to do, really. And Napoli have had 10 in-game minutes of solid possession, and they have done incredibly well. Di Lorenzo with it. Rog tries to put the pressure on. Maskimovic. Di Lorenzo again. Oh, that's good pressure, but it's going to be a throw-in, and we need to get the ball back. 10 minutes till half-time. And Napoli dictating the play after that fantastic goal from Victor Osimhen. As Maximovic brings this one down. Manolas. And this is what it's been from Napoli. Just moving the ball around the back four. Trying to get that final pass over the top. That's not the best clearance, though, from the keeper. And Cristante can't win the header. Victor Osimhen brings it down. And they can start their possession play once again. Gulam out to Lozano. Back to Gulam. Venuti dives in, wins the ball, throw into Napoli. Can Cagliari mount one more attack in this half? No, they can't, because Rog has given the ball away to Fabian Ruiz. His little lofted pass was intercepted very well, and the ball just bounced kindly into Fabian Ruiz's path. Here he is again. Good ball through Victor Osimhen. Surely he would have had the pace there to get away, but Tripaldi intercepts. Goes long looking for Suarez. That's going to be easy for Maximovic, that one to intercept. And we're not getting Suarez and Simeone. Might need a change of formation at half-time, as Lozano is going to have the pace to get away from Venuti. We've already seen Victor Osimhen score one fantastic goal in this game. Hopefully it won't be another. Hlozek plays it up the line, but it's 1-0 at half-time, and it is that fantastic goal from Victor Osimhen that is the difference so far. 1-0 Napoli. So into the second half then, a change of formation for Cagliari. It looks like a 3-4-3 starting the second half. A formation we've not really seen Zlatko Zahovic employ across all of his managerial career. But 3 at the back, 4 in the midfield, and a flat 3 up front. And no change of personnel, so we're going to have to see how everybody fits in. Looks like Venuti tucks into centre-back. Tripaldi moves up to left wing-back. And Cristante and Rog keep their position in the middle. Here is Suarez, though, already getting a bit of space from the new formation. Simeone stays on, which is an interesting choice. He didn't have the very best of first half in that game. Really didn't get into it. But then no one from Cagliari really did. And here is Gulam into Lozano, who's been a thorn in Cagliari's side for this whole game. And he's holding off 2 players incredibly well here. And finally there's a foot in. And, well, Cristante... How's that happened there? What's gone on there? He slid from about 20 yards away and managed to still get the ball. Fabian Ruiz. Lobotka gets it back into Awuchi. Just crowded out of it. And Odog can look to bring this one away. João Pedro into Simeone, who looks to just switch the ball over to Suarez. It took a little deflection. Put a bit of a weird spin on the ball. Di Lorenzo. Back to Meret. Meret goes long. Cristante will win that one. And Vasilevski can keep Cagliari on the front foot, and that is what they've got to do in this game today. Cristante picks up the ball into Venuti. Look at how deep Napoli are sitting now, and it's going to take a good bit of passing to try and break through. Rog on one more to Cristante, trying to just shift them from side to side. Hlozek puts it in towards Simeone, on towards João Pedro, back heel looking for Hlozek, but not enough on it. And, well, Lozano, that's the problem now with that Napoli face. They've just got absolutely nowhere to go once they get the ball. An hour gone. Benkovic looks to bring it out from the back, but no option, so just keeps the ball. Vasilevski. Venuti. His turn to try and bring the ball out from the back. Venuti goes direct up towards Simeone, but, again, not. Just Simeone just not looking on the pace. We do have Seri on the bench. I think he's going to be called upon in the very near future as Maximovic is there. Back to Di Lorenzo. Up to... Oh, Jesus Corona's actually made Benkovic look like a right knob. Jesus Corona puts the cross in, and Osimhen is going to be taller than Venuti. Anucci with a great hit. Good save from Cregano. And it'll go off for a Napoli throw. And it is Simeone off, and Alberto Seri comes on for a change up front. Throw-in taken to Awuchi. Back to Lozano. Hlozek put in very good pressure on him, though, and there could be a break on here because Hlozek is not the slowest of players, and he's got Seri in loads of space, but the pass was just absolutely dreadful. Awuchi does well, out to Gulam, into Lozano, looks to the far post, and Jesus Corona brings it down. Good block from Benkovic. So another substitution for Cagliari as Cristante is replaced by Thiago Dantas, as Fabian Ruiz takes that one short to Manolas. He tries to find Lobotka, and João Pedro has got in there with a good touch, and Seri first time flick is good as well. João Pedro comes forward with this one, just waiting for some support. Tries to feed it into Hlozek, who does get there first ahead of Manolas, but the centre-back strength shows through. It's a very, very good tackle that he had to get right. Rodog into Dantas. Dantas goes up, finds Seri in a pocket of space. Seri tries to feed that one through to João Pedro. He's stuck against Manolas, and it's all very congested in the centre now. Lots of players in there for Cagliari as they get into the attacking third. It's going to take something special to draw this game level. Lovely turn from Awuchi, just holding off Dantas. Benkovic wins the header again. Vasilevski, who was probably at fault for Osimhen's goal. It's just what you got to say, really, isn't it? Venuti comes forward, looks in field to Hlozek. João Pedro picks up a lot of space here, and he's got plenty of space to run into. João Pedro with a fierce shot straight down the throat of Merida, though. Needs to be better. Gulam on the left. He's got Osimhen in the middle to aim for. Dantas has sort of covered him well. Gulam is all left foot. That's a good tackle from Rog. Vasilevski into Alberto Seri, who's dropped deep to try and help out the defence. Seri has it again, looks over the top towards Olog, who's moved forward. Lozano and Gulam deal with it though, and again Cagliari just seem to be running out of options here. Maximovic, Lobotka, Klozek, trying to close down Manolas. Maximovic is there again, and it's the centre-backs for Napoli have been absolutely superb. Maximovic and Manolas in this game today, as there's an overlap here. Lozano did just manage to stay on side. He has been a thorn in my side in this game. Gulam gives it back to him. Vasilevski covers. Can't quite win the ball though at the first attempt. Does at the second, and I think it's a corner to Napoli. Final sub for Cagliari as Piscane comes on to replace Venuti on the right. A change there for Napoli as well, but I didn't quite see who it was. They put that cross in, it's blocked. Fabian Ruiz might have another go here. Into Deme, that should go all the way through to Logano, and does. Okay, I've just made some tactical tweaks. We've gone more long ball, much more attacking, frontline pressure, going down the wide, much higher defensive line to try and get us into some space. Oh, he's offside, you dickhead. As Gulam comes off to replace by Zainotdinov. Great name. Alberto Seri's going to pick this up in a bit of space. Good back heel to find Luis Suarez as Zantadinov, the substitute, comes on and deals with that one. Di Lorenzo into Manolas. Lobotka, Zantadinov goes up the line. Lozano again is looking to turn into space. Piscane's got fresh legs, so should be able to deal with him pretty easy. Vasilevski. 2 minutes of injury time to go, that is all. Rodog fires it in towards Suarez. It changed player. I wanted to do a quick first time pass, but it changed player. As I tried to do a quick 1-2. Lozano. Come on, Piscane, because we've got to win this and get the ball high up the pitch, and we're not going to. This is going to be the end of the game. It's going to be a corner, and Napoli are going to get a 1-0 win to bring our winning run to a bit of an end, which is a shame. We've played decent. It's not been the best, as Jason came on to replace Lozano there. Right at the end, Manolas' header goes wide. 1-0 Napoli. You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And today we've won neither. We've drawn 2-2 with Milan and lost 1-0 to Napoli. I think Napoli deserved it. We didn't really create a lot of chances. I do need to get a bit better at in-game management for tactics and stuff, but I think overall how the season's gone, it's pretty good. Mid-table, we're in 11th, 42 points, 4 points off Sassuolo there as well. But yeah, we'll be back for the final game of the season against Sampdoria. It'll be interesting if we get any other news just between now and then. Scouts have found some more players, but we don't have to worry about that until the transfer window is back open. We've got a bit of fatigue from international duty. We've got some scouts. Oh, Xerxes is moving to Cagliari. I can confirm that one. We've gone off for Segre, which I might accept. And we found Cutrone, who is at Wolves, I think, at the start of the game. Where is he now? Let's go and have a look. We found Aaron Ramsey in Italy. Where is Cutrone? Centre forward, playing somewhere in Italy. Is it Fiorentina still? He is still at Fiorentina. That could be an option. Not a bad little player to pick up. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. Leave a like, subscribe if you are new, all that good jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Remember, there might be a few lack of videos over the next couple of weeks. We are moving out of our apartment, so renovation works can happen, and then we're going on a little 4-day holiday just to get some R&R. So thank you so much for watching. For now, I'm out. Cheers.